The Psycho Pshow, aka the world's worst name podcast. Out of playing because I was so good at dodgeball. That was the one thing I was good at. Seriously, when I was a kid, I sucked at every sport. Yeah. So terrible at every sport. I eventually taught myself to become pretty decent at basketball, good at basketball, but the one thing I got after a little bit was dodgeball. I mean, kickball was okay, but I'd kick it so hard that I would fall. There's just nothing that I could be good at everything but dodgeball. I was just this tiny little ball of fire, and I was just waiting and not going up to the line is actually beneficial. Oh, it's so nice. And then the balls are flying, and you're just waiting for the balls to come, and you just counterattack. And then you fate where you want them to go. I'm telling you, you got to step into it. You got to throw it like this. You go like this, and then they stop, and then you throw it right where they need to go.
Well, see, that's why, because your guy for the girls, it wasn't so fun because there was so much. There, I don't know what for the school we were at. There was probably. Because they put multiple gym classes together, so there had to have been about 35 girls on one
and
side.
the girls go up first.
And 45. Oh, I didn't even try. I was kind of like, hey, you guys want to hear a joke? Come here.
Yeah, you're in the back. You're in the back, and the smart girls, they're trying to go out. So they're just turning their back, sort of at the line. And then it's halfway. They're not all the way in the back. They're halfway there. They're talking, but they're sort of cover it up. You just throw it into the legs. Get out of here! Get out of here! Yeah, oh my gosh, she's so crazy, but let's go sit on the sideline. I love dodgeball. When that fucking movie came out, I was like, I should be in this movie.
That was a great movie.
That was awesome, man.
You could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Yeah, I was thinking of it.
We said that the other day, too.
And it's sort of true. It's sort of true, actually. You have to be I don't know. In order to dodge one of those things, you have to see it the whole way.
Dodge wrenches.
Yeah. And
that's the only way you know you're actually doing it properly is if you can dodge wrenches.
You know the way
dodge traffic and dodge, stuff like that.
Then you'll be. The way that you dodge the feint, though, by the way, is you just start running. They have to just hit a moving target. You don't fall. You don't try to catch it. That's why it's a trick. You only try to catch it if it's easy, but if it's a standout, just keep moving.
Well, I know I've already established I'm very good at dodging the ball. Kickball, I have yet to catch a ball out in the outfield every single time.
Nice. All you need is a ball in hand, dodge whatever shot, and throw it right in their face. But the face shot, a lot of times their hands instinctively go up. That's what I'm saying. Get them on the fake. The hands will probably go up. Yeah. And the legs, dick. You ever watch The Wire?
No.
Well, in The Wire, there's some dudes named Chris and Snoop. They're street killers. And they're if someone's wearing a vest, make sure you shoot them in the dick, ass, or chest, or in the stomach. Because the vest doesn't usually go down low enough. You know what I'm saying? It's you gotta think like that, you know?
Interesting.
You gotta adapt to whatever you're dealing with. The dodgeball, just get them where they're weak. It's a tiny little ball. It's impossible to catch, I'm telling you.
Still have that red.
I mean, it's not impossible to catch, but why even try?
Shit. I'll tell you what, I never really played dodgeball.
No. I mean, the only reason I remember it like this is because I sucked at every sport. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I like the lot better.
You liked what?
That one better.
Oh, yeah.
I already did all the other color. Thank you.
What was your sport, dude?
My sport was, in school it was football. Mm-hmm. I didn't play football, but I used, for the team, but I used to play on the side. And
club? Are there clubs for that?
No, just for fun. No, it was just during lunch.
Yeah.
We would just go and play in their little, in the grass field and stuff.
How many, 4-on-4 or some shit?
What's that?
How many, 4-on-4? I don't even know.
Oh, no, it was
works.
a good 8 to 10 people on each side.
Oh, what?
Plus.
And this was regular?
Yeah. And it was just regular tackle football. Yeah.
Where'd you come up at?
What?
You go to school out here?
Yeah, well, half out here and half in California. I fucking hate that shit.
Dude, he works himself crazy. I fuck
Dude.
with that. He like passed out in exhaustion on flights. I mean, that's hard. That's nice.
Dude, the only thing that I lost respect with him on is because he was like throwing out this $100,000 fucking bet and being like, I'm the best rapper. Anybody out there, you come up and rap me. Anybody out there, you rap me. And this one guy, Charisse or Sherelle or whatever his name is, I forgot it already, but comes out and is like, yo, I'll fucking rap you, and on top of your 100,000, let's up it to 250 each. And so he was like, let's do 250,000 each, and on top of that, if I win, you know, why don't you put me on your show? And he was like, watch, I'm gonna rap out a little something for you. And so he had a little something rapped out for him. And so the next day he came on and they came and was like, oh, he goes, so I was looking around and everybody's telling me what's up. You know what
I already know which
really
Nick
good.
Cannon laugh he did. That's awesome.
That shit was
good.
stupid, but he was just like, but anyways, I can't do that. You know what I mean? And didn't accept it because he blamed it on BET, which I could somewhat understand, because if it's not like his like shit, you know, he's not the boss. But I would think that he would at least be like, yo, I can't do it on BET, but let's do it on the streets. You know what I mean? Let's do it just a hardcore battle. You know what I mean? And like come up with something, but. He was just like, no, you got no skill. You know what I mean? Didn't even.
Yeah.
And he was the one person that I saw that was like, yeah, let's do it, homie. I'll come up and showed him his bank account. He was like, yo, shit's fake. You know what I mean? And like, you know, being all a bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick Cannon, if you're listening, but I think you a bitch right now. Unless you go in.
Didn't he just try to put up 100 G's to battle Eminem?
Yeah, and see, that's the thing.
I mean, that's probably the dumbest thing he ever did.
Yeah, he's trying to like go against Eminem, like. This rap god, you know what I mean? And
That's
he's
only
like,
because of that old Mariah Carey thing, I think.
Mm-hmm. He's really conceited.
Oh gosh, that's
Because
so
Eminem
old
used to
news.
fuck Mariah Carey back in the
Torch.
day. Oh, man. Oh, you yelling at me and shit, man. I ain't one of your kids, man.
Give me that torch.
I ain't one of your kids!
You sound.
Just over here, just starting arguments for no reason. Just like...
Being a teenager?
Yeah.
You said he was 13?
Yeah, he's 100% teenager now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's about to go into high school. Like he's like, oh, let me hit the gym. Like the fuck, man. Yo, fat ass never want to hit the gym. Shit. But I guess maybe he's. I don't know. I don't even remember. I remember what 13 was like, but I was way different than most kids. At 13, I was already like doing shit. I don't know.
What is doing shit?
Just dumb shit. I wasn't like into hard drugs or nothing. But I mean, I was already like, I don't know, just doing dumb shit, man. And my brother, he seems like super sweet, you know. But then I'm like,
Sometimes it's
but I think at his age I seemed super
I was
sweet. I was like
13.
straight A student, everything seemed super good, but I was just like breaking as much stuff, egging as much stuff, spray painting, and just doing dumb shit.
No, that's
Just
cool.
like,
When I was
why?
13.
Why? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Just because other kids were, and I was like, okay, I guess I can do this.
Yeah. When I was 13, my parents were putting me into bed because I was drunk.
Oh yeah,
Walking me into bed, they're like, oh my god.
I was already
Mio,
drinking like a motherfucker.
Look at
already.
you. Look at you and your brother, Mio. Just all drunk, like, you know what I mean?
My fam never caught me drunk.
Yeah.
They just may or may not know. But I mean, like, they're Indian. Like, my dad, I mean, like, he makes fun because the first drink I ever had, I was 3 years old. He's like having a picnic. He's like making some chicken on the grill at the park. Pulls out some stuff from the cooler. 2 green cans. Mine's a Mountain Dew. His is somewhat different. I'm like, what the fuck? That's all I remember. That's the only memory I had. I was like, it's different. It might have been one of my earliest memories, right? Yeah. But then what my dad said happened was he pops his can open, takes a drink, turns around back towards the grill. When he turns back around to grab his drink, it's me with it gulping his fucking like Miller High Life can or some shit. One of those green ones. I forget what it was. Because back then it was like light green. And he was like, what the fuck? And I was just like, my eyes bloodshot red, like, for the whole day.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so he was like telling me this like my whole life. So when I could get actual beer, I was like, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
I'm experienced.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, what the fuck I'm doing?
Yeah, that's.
So I'm 3, motherfucker. Yeah. And then low key, like now I gotta be real careful when I drink, cause I just don't handle that shit that well now.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny. Get them started young.
Huh?
Gotta get started young.
Might as well start young because when you're older, alcohol is not for you. I swear it fucks you up. I don't know about you guys. I still don't get hangovers, but Jesus, like, I feel something now. Before I would feel nothing after drinking like crazy. Now I feel like shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a headache. It's just like a. You know how like they say the difference between like a body high or like a psychedelic high in shroom, just like I get a body hangover, but not one in my head. It's like I just like feel like shit, can't really eat and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I don't know. I've drinking so much and I've gotten plastered, but there was only one time that I can really say I've never really had a hangover to where I've been like, oh my god. Get up. You know, and it wasn't like hurting or anything.
Yeah.
I'm very
You might have been even more drunk than
maybe
hurting, yeah, but
yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I've gotten like a hangover like maybe 3 times in my life. So I mean, the feeling I can get it, and it hasn't been like that strange, where people are like, "Then you sounded banging or shit." Like, I'll bump my music, still, but
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know.
I have had.
Let me finish this one, then we'll get to yours.
Okay, I wasn't sure even where we were at.
Okay, for sure.
I have had lots.
You don't know where we're at? We're at your house.
Lots of hangovers.
I could tell by your face because she was just looking at us like, "What the fuck?" And then like sort of jealously, but then like not even believingly, like sort of incredulously, like,
Yeah.
these fucking guys are so
stories
hamming this up for the show. These fucking assholes telling the truth.
I've hung out
Faggots.
with your wife like 2 times drinking, and like half of the time I was completely plastered.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
one,
she told me that, yeah.
so literally, this is what Crystal said. One time she's been with your girl, your
At
wife,
the time I'm with
and she's been
somebody.
plastered.
Yeah.
She's like, I've been drinking with her twice, and literally 50% of those times, I've been plastered.
Hey, I
So
don't go
one
out that
time,
much, so
Hey.
yeah, one time. Listen, I wish it was just one time I've been plastered. I've pretty much been a fool in front of all myself, in front of all my homies. I mean, in some form or another. Usually by falling asleep.
Did you throw up in our car?
Whoa, dude.
in
The
your
truck?
car,
Yeah.
Personal.
Did you do that?
your truck.
Yeah. On the side or something like that?
Oh, on the side of your truck.
Yeah, the side. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Inside of a taxi.
Oh,
once.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
Thank you. You told
I
me
got
that.
charged a lot of.
Like, it's like at least
Cleanup
$50
fees.
cleanup fee. if not
Oh,
more.
dude, it was like $278.
Oh, shit. Just close. Approximately? Sounds like she remembers everything. It was $278 plus the $8.97 cab fare. Just,
Plus, I forgot my
if
card.
you're thinking percentage-wise, it's roughly about like 2,400%.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was a more recent episode.
That's
Killing
so
me.
funny. You know, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said, "You want the big glass or do you want the regular glass?" I said,
What's cheapest, though?
"Give me the big glass."
Ah.
The big ass thing comes down and says,
Damn. Yeah.
Could you pass me that?
"Karaoke
Lid.
night."
What's up, baby?
Which lid? Which
Right
lid?
there.
This one?
Yep.
This is the wrong one, isn't it?
Is there any more of this?
Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess.
The white one?
If it's in the red cup,
Damn.
is that all? That was
Yeah. Oh, what was it?
Did you like it?
Yeah. Tasted like, almost like when you put the ranch
So, can you
powder
freestyle?
and sour cream,
Dude, I'm super rusty, but we can fuck with some
but with
shit.
more garlic.
I
My
can
shit's gonna be
freestyle
terrible.
usually. Yeah, I can't freestyle for shit. That's
Yeah.
why my shit, I usually write it because
Yeah, I used to start like that when I,
Metaphors.
when I was like actually considered myself a
I love you,
rapper.
baby.
I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're good.
When I actually consider myself a rapper, I'm mostly right. But then after that, when it was like more for fun, I was like, you can't really consider yourself a rapper until you can freestyle to a slight extent, I think. Because there's no way to like audition in terms of like a freestyle, like for most people it's not even really a freestyle. Like they've done the pattern a lot when it's like that, and that's okay for the audition, but you still need to be able to do it. Like I know one dude, he's been on the show sporadically for certain reasons, but he's actually a pretty good freestyler. I've seen him freestyle. He switches it up, but he practices a lot. You have to practice a lot.
Yeah,
like I used to be pretty fucking good. I stopped for 2 years, and then I started, and I was like, I'm maybe the worst freestyler of all time. Like, if I wasn't good before, I would probably be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, you get sort of rhyme, you just get away with, like, little funny shit. Like, my freestyles are so much more whack than my actual written shit. Like, they're terrible. Like, in comparison of, like, quality, they're terrible. Well, but you still gotta be able to do something,
well,
you know?
it's because you take the time to, like, that's why I like writing, because you have the ability to think of that specific everything 10 times more. You know what I mean? It's like, with that song, The Gingerbread Man. You know what I mean? Like, that's a perfect one because I wanted to think about how I could bring that character into a song. You know what I mean? And how to bring his song that he has, you know, I'm Mr. Gingerbread, catch me if you can. Right. You know, and then kind of turn it around to where it's, you know what I mean?
That's fucking wonderful to have that, like, type of song, visualization, able to bring that to fruition. But the thing is, when it comes to rapping, part of it is it being the ability to do it on the spot and freestyle. This is part of the craft. So when I was heavily practiced, like, so I've been playing the piano since I was 6 years old. Like, I used to play like an hour a day till I was like 19. Like really good, and like the thing that I would play mostly was like classical Mozart. That was shit, the hardest. What?
The bolt?
No.
Is for our little pens that we got, our mods that we have, but it's for wax. And so you just put the little mod at the tip, you take off the little end, you put on the little bolt tip, and you put the attachment piece so there's no more torch, and you just hit there with your little pen, and it'll heat up the nail and just, you know, and you're good. Man, that's what I want so bad. Because that's like, now it's our pens, you know what I mean?
Before I forget,
power.
that is a good idea. Or maybe we can use a butane torch, a small one, but it doesn't matter. I'll just keep it away from there. Yeah. Before I forget, because I will, because we're getting high. I was really good at playing by ear, and then after I played the song and I listened to the actual song, I would just get it down perfectly. But then my teacher in like the last couple years, she was like, you know your weakness, right? I'm like, I don't got what my weakness is. I play technically correct. I play all the pieces I need to play. I learn them quickly. And I can perform in front of hundreds, if not thousands of people. It's no problem. And she's like, no, your weakness is you can't sight read.
Nice.
And I was like, fuck. And she's like, listen, you can play all this music and you have it memorized, and once you play it, you play it well. Right now it's not memorized, but as soon as I play it a little bit, I can. Yeah. But she's like, when you're rusty, when you need to go somewhere, if you don't know how to sight read, you'll never be able to just go to some place, step onto their keyboard or piano, pull out their music, and play it almost perfectly. Yeah. If you can do that, that's when you're at the true level of mastery, to be able to do everything. And she's right. So those last 2 years I did that. And to be honest, like that sight reading thing, even though I'm rusty, like I can still do it. Yeah. And so that's like, oddly enough, the skill that's the most valuable, because in reality it's more flexible in real time, and in some sense there's a parallel between that and then rap freestyling. Sight reading on piano, like you're gonna fuck up, you're gonna miss notes, your timing's gonna be off, you might not read it perfectly, but you're producing true magic in time, maybe in some sense the truest art besides composing it yourself, because it's right then and there, pure based, true challenge, you know. It's like a competition with the instrument, which is usually unknown when you're playing an unknown piece of music. It's like checkers versus chess or some shit, When you play in front of thousands of people, you've already played it a bunch of times. You might not have played on that instrument, but it doesn't matter. You've played it enough that you will master the piece enough. So there's like an interesting little difference to it, Like what is a masterpiece? Like something that took 1,000 years to make perfect, or something that took 5 minutes to look
I don't know.
expressive and beautiful, a different quality, like spontaneous.
Yeah, I think the reason why masterpieces, I think, deserve to be called masterpieces in a long length of time is because they've taken that long to perfect. Like the whole Cloud Atlas song, or, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It took have you seen that movie? Mm-mm. Oh my god, you've seen that, right? Because we're fucking badass. No offense. But Cloud Atlas.
Wait, am I gay now?
No, for real talk, dude. Cloud Atlas is like if you have like a brain, you'll watch it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
deep. I rented mine out, but
you'll watch it now. Cloud Atlas, but it's a long ass movie.
When it's worth the time.
Yeah.
I needed $6.
All I'm gonna say is, hey Richard, can I borrow $6?
I literally would rent my brain out for no time. Just the thought. Just if someone asked me, like, hey, can I rent your brain? I'd be like, oh man, you just owe me $6 right now.
Right.
Like, why? Like, oh, because he asked me literally the question that makes me so infuriated that I have to collect money from you, otherwise it's going to go bad. I want my brain. I want my brain, dog.
What was the movie?
I could get you rape charges out here. On these streets.
What was that movie I asked you to watch?
Saying that you don't.
No, not that one. The other night or yesterday. The really good movie. It's a really good movie.
I have to think about it. It's on wax though, so I will hear it again. It's on record.
Yeah, no, I know, but
I can't remember, dog.
Damn.
You know how high I was? I've been smoking the whole day, and then we came here. Like I said, and just like I said in the other fucking title, I smoked a dial bars. The dial soap bar worth of dabs.
Oh goodness! Yesterday?
Yeah, that's why I was like falling asleep with that. I could hear Uncle Ricky, and I was just like, then I thought I said something, and then I was like, I didn't say anything, and I look up, and I'd be like, I think I'm 2 minutes behind the conversation now. And I'm like, oh fuck. Alright, don't let it happen again, don't let it happen again. And then it happened immediately, and I was like, well, I still have to go to Phoenix. And I did. I went and got coffee and sunflower seeds and laughed my ass off all the way there, listening to random shit. It's better to listen to podcasts than to music for rides when you're tired, because podcasts there's no rhythm to it, and they're spontaneous. The game. This is a game. You're sick. You want to know something? I always don't remember initially until your guys' reaction. Isn't that hilarious? Like, I have too much shit going on that I actually forget about the game all the time.
Oh my goodness gracious!
And then he gives it to me, and then he's the one that ruins it. But then she actually ruined it for me because it wasn't until her reaction, and then you guys laughing that I even caught that. Do you want to know what he's been doing every single episode? We've lost at least 1 million people, potential viewers, because every episode Uncle Ricky B is on, he ends the game. He doesn't end the game. He makes everyone lose the game.
Again.
And anyone who's aware of the game, which we explained the stupid rules on the stupid show. Oh, we're so stupid. So literally, if anyone watches that show, it's a revolving door of losses.
I think
it's
it might
just
gain
a
more
constant reminder.
I think it'll gain more traction. They're gonna be like, I wonder when
I love
the
the game.
I'm gonna lose the game is.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna make it a drinking game eventually. They're gonna be like, yeah, watch the Psycho
The
Pshow.
drinking
And they're like,
word that you never fucking say.
Dude,
Even that alone, just
You
the
never know.
fucking purchase is a loss. Oh, sorry. I just
Yeah.
realized we were just laughing like a motherfucker.
You were loud like a motherfucker. We were just sitting here looking at you.
Really?
Awkwardly.
Really? Was it just me? You should.
Yeah.
You should show. You should show her this. Does she know about this?
What?
You know about
What
this?
is it? Well, I don't remember what it was, but.
You don't remember what it was?
Oh, the game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll fuck
yeah.
around with the game.
Yeah, sorry, baby. You just
You gonna
lost.
fuck around with the game?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't fuck around with it?
I'll fuck around with the game.
Cool.
No.
No, that makes you awesome.
She'll throw
I
some
love
phone
you,
at
baby.
you. Fuck your game.
Yeah.
Shit's bad.
Fuck your game.
Yo, hold on. Yo, we're gonna do this right now.
This is what I think about you.
I'm calling my dad.
Wait, why do I have this?
You said you were gonna load another.
Oh no, I gave it to you, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's Crystal.
Watch this. My dad's gonna get so mad.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
12
want
o'clock.
to go by a code name?
I know. I got
Or are
it.
you cool with Crystal?
Crystal man.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, if I had $1 for every time I've heard that in my life, I swear, I'd probably have about.
Alright, well, you didn't answer.
Crystal-
but
million
Crystal's better.
dollars.
Crystal's better. Crystal.
I just want to call somebody that's awake
I think I called
to
you
make
that
them
one
lose the
too.
game.
Huh?
I said, I wish I. Oh, here's my dad. You ready?
Does he even
Wait,
know?
should I stop this shit?
No. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, Dad. I'm so sorry. I have an extreme emergency. Are you available? Nothing. I just lost the game and I had to let you know. All my friends are here. But we lost the game, so I have to let you know.
sick.
How does that make you feel?
You're hilarious.
By the way, it's 12:05 and you're on the Psycho Pshow right now.
Yes.
So, I love you and thank you for listening to your son. You have a good night. I love you.
You said.
Alright, bye.
You're welcome. He's so soft spoken.
Yeah, he loves me. That's where the soft side of me comes. You know?
And the angry side comes
That means he was just
I have
having
no
sex.
fucking
Mamacita?
idea. No, she's not even mad. She's like even softer than my dad. I don't even get it.
No, that means that goes with your dad too.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah. I can see that. There was one time he got really mad, and it was
So
like
none of
the
it comes
time-
from your mom.
Yeah, I guess not, but he got so
She
mad
wasn't
one
A
time.
one-parent baby.
She wasn't really around.
Yeah, he got, check it though, really. He got so mad one time, and it was at the stage that I didn't care when he got mad, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he'd get mad, and I'd be like, Dad, come on. And he had to love him to death, but he went up and he kicked, he had these boots on. He was just like, you're not paying attention! And then just slammed it through this box, and then his fucking foot got stuck, and he was just like, like, oh shit! He was like, and I was just staring at him. He was like, damn it! And just walked away and shit. And I was just like,
You know what that sort of reminds me of, but it's not like even closely the same. Well, it's similar though. You remember the very beginning of the first Ace Ventura film?
the pet
When he's-
detective one?
Yeah, when he's delivering the fragile package
Mhm.
as a UPS guy, he's just like shaking
Yep,
up the box and he's
Yep, I
like
remember that.
coming up and
Walking,
kicking it.
yeah.
I seriously die of the intro every
Dude,
time.
that shit is hilarious.
It's just
I love when he's opening up the door.
yeah. And he opens it and he like swings his arm back and the package flies. He's like, oh, see, like some shit. It's like, dude.
I don't know. My favorite is when he's wearing the tutu.
I'll put my bricks in your face,
Stitches.
Yeah, he had
He
him
busted Stitches
calling
out.
out shit and calling him out and shit, and then Stitches was like trying to like follow him out. Shit. This game inside right now, talking all this shit, and then he gets knocked out by his manager or something like that. It's so funny. Like I can imagine he was like, "Yo, where's the game at?" And he's like, "Shut the fuck up, go away." You know what I mean?
That was Game that knocked him out.
Was it? I heard it was his manager.
No, it was Game that knocked him out.
Was it? That's so funny.
Yeah, so interview. So that one hit fucking quitter was the Game, just punching him right in the face.
That's funny. Did you see when cause he do like I saw this skit where did I tell you the one with R. Kelly and he was inside or he was outside in like New York basically and there's a bunch of people around.
We've been
And,
talking about R. Kelly's a lot, but go ahead.
Did I tell you about that?
Or maybe no.
But anyway, so some guy was like videotaping and trying to be like, "Yo, are you R. Kelly?" and shit. And he's like, "Yeah." Or he didn't say yeah, and he was just like, "Are you R. Kelly? I bet you $100 you know R. Kelly." He goes,
Oh yeah.
And then he fucking started singing and shit. Like that shit was so fucking clean, dude. That shit is funny, man. I thought that was hilarious, bro. I thought that shit was sick. Cause my body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my mind's telling me no.
He's just like,
yo, he's a fucking fool, man.
dude.
R. Kelly likes young chicks. It is what it is.
Yeah, oh yeah, now I remember talking about it. Now.
Yeah, but he makes good music. You know, like that Ignition shit. I mean, that shit hard. Right?
The what?
Right.
Set to Ignition.
Ignition? That Ignition remix?
I'm not too much on R&B. That was always Richard's.
Yeah. I be loving all them shit. Keith Sweat.
Wait, what do you
Brian
listen to?
McKnight.
Mostly alternative.
Oh, I was gonna say you be listening to some death metal.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death metal?
Sometimes, no, not like that.
American
but,
rock? Like
Yeah,
old
American
70s
rock.
shit?
Yeah,
I fuck with
old
that.
70s, 80s, 90s.
Creedence Clearwater Revival? Little CCR sometimes? I fuck with some shit.
You know, some even new stuff like Volbeat's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of stuff in between.
That's cool. When I was older, I started getting into this shit because I was just like all just like classical music, like jazz or like rap, mostly rap. My dad's like, you'll never get good at music if you don't listen to everything.
Yeah, that's true though.
That's true.
No, that is for real. Because like you said, I don't know, I say, dog, if you listen to this shit, I probably say, like I said, more times than anything that you believe. Because I don't know why I say that, because I do that shit on the phones, but I was thinking in my head that that's correct. Swing, ting! Stoned.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always
You like putting it right there.
I do. It's no problem. I always have these fucking muscle memory things. And I just always do the same shit. Shit.
Small girl. Quick.
Yeah, like we see each other, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to see them right then. So my homie, he just sent me a couple right now. He lives in Cali. So he's like actually one of the main reasons why I got it, because I was already gonna mess with it for just like advertising reasons to figure it out, and yeah, it is a good way, because like I get a little glimpse of like all over the world depending on who I'm following. That's sort of nice, you know what I'm saying? It's like a mini vacation. It's your own TV channel, actually. My shit's a lot of music videos, just random shit. Playing music while I'm running around. I never show my face almost. I don't know why, but I think selfies are for suckers, sort of.
Interesting.
I think.
I used to be extremely conceited, and I had more selfies than selfies.
Yeah, I used to know a lot of people like that. I came up with a lot of dudes like that, and I'm just like, yo, like, you're not working hard enough if that's all you care about.
I'm too
I remember this dude that used to do the duck face, like I hung out with him in high school. He used to do the duck face before it even was a thing. Like with a sidekick and shit, he'd be taking pictures of that duck face. I'd be like, God, like
the duck face?
yeah, you know, like dropping your jaws, patting your lips a little bit to various degrees. Yeah, that's a variation of duck face, but he would do this like, it's like, for real, nigga? You really trying to make your face skinny like that? Like, go lose some weight, you fucking faggot. Get off this shit. I was like, the fuck is this? Like, people seen you, nigga. Like, we all know how you look. I know this other dude who does the same thing. I'm like, what, you think we don't know?
Dude,
like, yeah, we know the camera adds 10 pounds, man. Eat that shit, man.
Yeah.
Go lose weight, man.
So funny, dude.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working on the shit. Fuck you.
No.
Never catch me doing the duck face. Never even catch my face. Fuck the duck face.
Oh, guess what?
I do the camera on hate face.
Yeah. You know what I realized today when I came home from my interview? That my eyes were red.
What?
Yeah. Then my eyes were red. Or just one eye.
That's what they said?
Maybe. No, I just noticed when I got home.
Well, it still
went to the
is.
bathroom.
But you remember you say you had
No.
something
Oh,
on
no.
your pool.
I know. I just thought no, because in the morning it's completely white. I know it's just when I get high.
Look at your
For
flash
some
now,
reason,
watch.
my eyes, right? It's just whatever now. But it's. I want to get this. I feel like if I just replace this with my Seiko band, then I'll just feel better. Because it won't sound like that every time I move it. It'll sound like a
you
thick
need to get it
clutch.
resized and it won't sound like
Yeah, that
anything.
too. Yeah, that too. Whatever.
Don't put your Seiko band on that.
Why?
Because your Seiko's probably dope.
Yeah, I might just get it fixed.
Yeah, go get that fixed with the actual Seiko watch and leave this
Piece of shit.
aluminum knockoff as is, but with a little less aluminum.
You gotta edit that out, man. Uncle Ricky B don't wear no aluminum outfits. I just get it. Yo, I got this shit from fucking Walmart because I got kids, motherfucker.
No, that shit magnetic, bro.
Yeah, shit.
I feel like I can steal that off your wrist with a strong enough magnet, man.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Yo, why'd you pick the Flash? Did you know he was theoretically the most powerful?
No, dog, that fool is so G. Alright, so my ultimate. Alright, reverse.
He chose the Flash. Hold on, let's just get a little back.
That's why I was gonna go back.
He chose
to
the
that.
Flash as his favorite character in DC, and your favorite character in Marvel was Scarlet Witch?
No, we were talking. If I said if I
Like,
had a
she's
pussy, I'd be Scarlet Witch. Because if I was a chick, I'd choose her as my favorite character. But he was saying you had said
I
that.
go with the Phoenix.
No,
That's not even a female type.
I was just comparing one of my the same kind of battle type. But if you wanted to go with my favorite character, I'd have to say like Shazam, 100%.
Wait, Shazam, Captain Marvel isn't that a DC character? I think that's a DC
I don't
character.
think so.
Bro.
No, that's Marvel. Cause see, Captain Marvel actually, the history behind him was that he was known as a female character, Mrs. Marvel or whatever, and Captain Marvel came out, but there was copyright issues, so they needed to change his name to Shazam, and so that's where they came out with Shazam. And
Yeah, sure.
so that's Marvel.
Is it?
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. You said Captain Marvel. You said
he
had
fought with Superman and Black Adam.
who are DC characters.
Yeah, so you might be right.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, so man, Marvel. There's a lot of good ones.
You said they had copyright infringement probably with Marvel.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That makes a lot more
For the
sense
Captain
now.
Marvel, so now
Yeah,
he's.
they're like, Captain Marvel's is ours, and
They're like,
Captain
you
Marvel's
can't
is
use
ours
Marvel,
'cause
you
it's a guy."
stupid comic book idiots.
Yeah,
We're the
yeah,
only
yeah.
comic book company that matters if you use Marvel.
Yeah.
Fuck
so
you.
That makes sense now.
Peace and love, Stan Lee.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna star in every one of my movies, you fucks.
Right.
Good luck making a movie with that black dude.
Man,
Ha,
I'm
Spawn.
thinking about it.
Shitty comic. Actually, Todd McFarlane's dope. That dude that drew.
Oh yeah, I said
he's
Bruce
dope.
Banner. That's hands down. What the fuck am I tripping on?
He didn't say the Hulk though.
Yeah, I said Bruce Banner.
Stupid weak scientist.
Oh my god.
No, it's only half of one person. The Hulk is not.
No, I know, but then but see, if I wanted to get all scientific, I say Super Hulk, where he gets the intelligence of Bruce
where he does
Banner.
roids?
And that's where where Super Hulk or whatever it's like. Where,
He's as smart as Bruce.
Yeah, because what happens is in the comic books, he gets traveled off to another planet, and he's on another planet. And right now, have you seen Civil War?
No.
Alright.
But I know about the comic.
Tiny spoiler alert, Hulk isn't in there. And so they say in the comics is because this is when Tony Stark and all them whatever blast him off into space because in that movie, whatever reasons, they blast him off into space, but when Hulk wakes up in his little spaceship, he's like, yo, what the fuck? And hits his shit, and he's like, I'm pissed now, motherfucker, and turns into Hulk and knocks his ship off course, and now he's on a planet that instead of being peaceful where he was supposed to be, flowers and bullshit, is where there's a bunch of sentinels that are just as strong as the Hulk. So he has to get fucking mad and has to fucking destroy all of these fucking sentinels, but him and his inner self...
Sentinels are just like the Sentinels on...
I don't know, I think they're somewhat like that, but it's funny because him and the Bruce Banner and the Hulk come to an agreement that says, hey, Hulk, you're going to remain on the outside, and I'm going to remain on the inside as the brains until we can get off this planet. And so they fight the whole entire planet as Sentinels until he's the king of them all. And he's like the smartest fucking, and he's just smart, you know what I mean? And so he comes back to Earth and fucking's like, yo, you guys fucking are fucked up. And that's when he becomes a little evil for a while and he starts wreaking havoc, you know what I mean?
There's
So that's what, yeah. But then when you watch the commercials for the Avengers 2, or the 3, you see the Hulk's in there fighting with them, so I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna tie it all together if they do that. If they like leave it alone, maybe they blast him off in that one. You know what I mean? They're like, later, Bruce.
Why'd you need the Flash though?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back to that, because my ultimate dream, if I had 3 wishes, is to be able to live forever, travel in space, be able to breathe in space, you know what I mean? And, you know, and fly. But once I learned that the Flash can travel so fast that he can travel between fucking stars and shit, you know what I mean? That's why I was like, wait a minute, like, that's amazing. And just like, you know, and you can go into time and shit, and he's just so fast. Like, I remember growing up being like, loving The Incredibles, like a little kid Dash and shit, because he was just running on water like, haha, like just so fast as a little kid, you know, and like, that was just my ultimate favorite fucking superpower, was to run fucking fast and shit. And so like, Flash is just, and then when I watched that fucking show on the CW, dog, that shit. Have you seen that, The Flash?
I heard it's dope though.
Dude, just stop and doing your whole life for a little bit and just, like, you're gonna
Stop doing your whole life for a little
and
bit.
dive in, he said.
Dude.
Alright.
You know the Flash, like, yeah, he is like no top speed like the Hulk is, like, can keep ramping up his power.
Yeah.
The Flash can keep ramping up his speed.
Do you know why?
Huh?
Do you know why?
No.
Because he has tapped into the Speed Force. A lot of speedsters, they get speed from the Speed Force, but Barry can actually tap into it. And so he uses that to his... So he's fast. But see, this is the thing. The Reverse Flash and Black Flash, they have the ability to go faster. And they continuously in the comics are chasing, you know, each other. And it's like...
What the heck?
Yeah, because Black Flash is like death, and he catches all the speedsters and kills them all. And yeah, and so it's like the Flash can go, is Speed Force speed, but Black Flash is supposed to be faster than the Speed Force. So it's like, I wonder how they're going to incorporate that into the show. And there's actually a speedster that is faster than the Flash, and he's
What the hell?
I wish I could look it up, but he's like, he's badass. And he's the one that can travel in between planets and stars with an instant. He's just like, there. Gone. You know what I mean? Because he's like millions, hundreds of millions of miles per hour, light year speed. You know what I mean? Like, you should look that shit up on YouTube. Like, it's just fun.
Check.
That's why I said, like, the speed.
There's a comic book, I think, where Flash fights all the DC universe and wins.
Yep.
Because he can beat even Superman.
Just because his
because
force...
he could produce more power than anybody else because of his speed.
Wow.
I loved it when they did the super punch in that show, because he was like, it was his first thing. He was like, yo, technically, if you go so fast, you know, you can knock this fool down. And he was like, all right. And it's like a Colossus looking motherfucker. So he like runs all the way back. He's like, is this cool? He's like, yeah. He's like, all right. And so he just runs fucking fast and just like, and then he just slams that fool. It's just like, and you just hear it go, just this huge. And you're just like, oh my god, the Sonic Punch! And you're just like, yeah! And he just knocked him down.
Damn.
You're just like, yeah, that's how you knock that motherfucker out. You're just like, you.
He hit him with a sonic punch, like a sonic boom came after him.
Yeah, like, because you can hear it.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh.
Oh.
And he was just like,
that would be so devastating.
yeah, dude, that's why I said, like, that's why I want to make movies, bro. Like, I want to give that fucking feeling that I get from those movies. I want to give that to people. Like, that's the ultimate. Like, I just fucking, I get all, my voice is already getting all louder and shit because I love, like, if you watch Gotham and shit, like, just the whole idea of how people are reacting to my shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I like. And that's the high I get. It's like, if I place out a good shit, like that book, like I'm writing a book.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting there, copyright written. You know what I mean? Like it's already the characters and everything are all copyrighted. You know what I mean? Type thing. But it's just basically a romance novel. It's gonna be like the next Notebook. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's gonna take so much time to write. You know what I mean? It's like really hard, but it's just gonna be sick.
So you have 3 wishes, you said. Flight, speed.
Well, no,
Never die.
Well, see, this is the
Which
thing.
I think is a curse more than it is.
This is the
I
thing
don't
with
know
me.
if I would want to live forever.
Well, see, this is the thing. You could ask me this question in 6 different variations, and I would have different variations for each one because you have the genie who's, shiesty and is like, yo, what you want? It's like, yo, I want $1 million. Like, all right, cool. Gives you $1 million, and you get hit by a bus. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then you got like the Robbie Williams one that's like, hey, bro, I'm cool, whatever you want. You know what I mean? But except for this, and this. You know what I mean? But then you got the ones that are like, yo, you got 1 wish, and that's it. But then you maybe have 1 wish that's a perfect wish. That is, whatever is in your mind is how it is. And that one is my ultimate wish. But like, yeah, like I said, that's why I said you gotta be really specific, you know what I mean?
Historically, genies were evil.
And that's why I said if that was the case and you have to word everything perfectly, it doesn't matter. I wish somebody else had the wish. You know what I mean? I wish you gave my wishes to somebody else that I don't know who they are. You know what I mean? And because that shit's crazy, because he's just trying to get out, but it's like, why would you be mean to me if you're trying to get out?
I was reading way far into the question.
I know, right? So,
it's not even about the 3 things anymore. So it's about the genie that's granting of the 3 things. It's whether or not to take it trustworthy. Does he look like he's a nice genie or a mean genie?
Alright, so let's say he's a nice genie.
Did he have a big mustache?
Right? Yeah. No, it would be to be able to breathe in space, to fly, and to live forever. Yep. But it was modified to fit Ashley now. So it has to be able to fly and live forever. And then she's going to say to live forever and to have us be able to breathe in space and then cover herself with the long life too. So we can both live forever and I can fly and carry her into space.
You can
And see all the and see all the different
so
planets and shit.
romantic.
Yep.
Nice.
Uncle Ricky B. This guy, you were supposed to rap and shit right now.
Don't even worry.
Something. No, I'm just kidding. No, we don't. I had some Wiz Khalifa music on there. A little blast.
Wiz Khalifa.
What would your 3 wishes be?
Me? Whatever I want for life. Or superpowers.
Whatever you want.
Fuck. It's quite a burden. From a benevolent genie, so there's like no side tricks or whatever.
Yes, no overanalyzing the genie here.
Yeah.
He's just a
No Wishmaster.
genie. Ron Williams.
I think one would be to live really long with my friends and family. That would be probably a stipulation I could throw in there. Like, let's live like, we could live 800 years or like 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
And healthy.
That would be fun, yeah.
And it's like super long. Maybe even make it 10,000. It's fine if there's an end, but we could just live a real full one, but then not be completely alone. Because I think that my dad, like my main thing when I was young, I'd always be like, oh, I want to live forever, I want to live forever. And my dad was like, you don't understand, like, everyone you know will die. Like, in your lifetime now, people will die, and eventually you'll be more lonely than you realize. And it's like,
Well, what if you had the ability to live as long as you wanted until you ripped off your toe?
Right.
You know what I mean? So then you can live as long as you wanted.
What
And then
if
once
you
you
had
said
some kind of freak toe accident and
you just died, then that's
Yeah.
just...
Well, let's say
Gotta
like,
fucking
let's say at 10,000, after 10,000 years, there becomes a button where you're just like, you just end it.
or you have to do a certain ritual or
Yeah, or maybe
Sorry.
5,000 years or 1,000 years.
I mean, I would wish I could travel through time without changing history. And be able to go back and view shit as a ghost.
Yeah.
Or just just go back and nobody sees me and I can't communicate with anybody, but I can see how life went down. But see, that's the thing. I look into the stars and shit and I wonder what the fuck's up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's why I ultimately like The Flash, because if you could get me to that shit. You know what I mean?
Nice. I like that tie-in. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to be any character, there has to be someone who could move like that.
What?
But I said, if I has to be any character, it has to be someone who could move freely like that. I agree.
Mm-hmm. You can clear Tokyo out in 30 seconds.
That's a good evacuation.
Yeah, evacuation drill.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, dude. Yeah, and then I just think about superheroes a lot because that shit's badass. Superman was my biggest one for a while.
Really?
That fool's just a G.
Yeah, I used to play it for a while.
Huh. Yeah, that fool's...
I have some respect for him now, though.
But I be watching fools like the Black Panther now. Doctor Strange is coming out and shit.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Doctor Strange, you said, is coming out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Doctor Strange. They already have a commercial out.
Mm.
It's actually pretty cool. He's gonna get thrown into the whole Avengers eventually. Doctor Strange, I believe, is one of the people that send the Hulk out into space, I believe.
Probably.
If I'm accurate.
He got skills.
That fool, yeah, he can do some shit.
Yeah.
I never started appreciating that fool either.
The Flash can die of old age, though. So you don't have too much time, but I guess you can move around really fast. So.
Yeah, but his metabolism is so fast that it would take, I'm sure. That's the one thing.
It'd be cool to be Wolverine or something, maybe.
Yeah. He lives forever.
He lives for a long time.
Yeah, I think that's one of Nick's favorite ones, right?
Who's?
Nick, I think.
A lot of people like Wolverine, so it's sort of like just like a traditional sellout type thing. But he has favorable powers and shit.
Dog, there's so many good ones. Spider-Man is a good one. A lot of people love Spider-Man, but
I like Venom better than Spider-Man.
Yeah, that shit's a good one. But then if you throw Venom and Reptile together,
Reptile from Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. And it's a completely different universe. But
Yeah, I would go with.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Shit.
Very good.
I used to watch stuff when I drive down the streets. It really sounds bad, but yeah, on the freeway, bumper traffic, I'd have my Netflix or whatever playing. Gotham was my shit. Yeah. Because they bring in fucking Batman story right there. And then the Arrow. You know what I mean? Arrow. Cause see, Arrow,
Netflix does have a lot
Batman,
of DC shit.
Flash, huh?
Have you seen Daredevil?
Yeah. All those.
No. Have you seen the new season of Daredevil?
Yeah.
With
Oh no. I only seen the first one. I stopped because I wanted to wait till they got more. I loved that first season. You said something about not liking that character, the bad guy. I love that guy.
No, I didn't say nothing about it. I liked the bad guy.
No, was it somebody else? Then
Yeah.
someone told me they didn't like that guy and that stuff, and I was like, what?
Nah, Vincent
That guy was
D'Onofrio
such
can
a
act.
G.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio can act.
He would get real mad.
Oh, wait, okay.
He would get real mad and he would just slant, when they introduced him, he got out of the car, he was like, excuse me, and then just
Yeah.
he just got so mad, slammed that fool.
That's how Kingpin is.
And he was just got back in the car and was just sorry. You know what I mean? And he's just you know what I mean? And just let's go.
His voice was a little different than I was anticipating in the parts when he got a little irritated. But yeah, that
I'm
did
gonna
get
have
a
to
good job.
rewatch it all again.
But dude, you have to watch the second season.
I could download all of those, but they take so long.
Just Netflix it, man.
No, I know, but I want them too.
Okay.
I like to have them.
That's fine.
But
watch the second
I
one.
watched it. It's on Netflix
Hell
already.
yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Because
I'm just gonna tell you this.
What?
Punisher and Elektra in it.
And who?
And Elektra.
Electro?
Elektra.
Oh, I was like,
Electro, who the fuck is that?
That's Spider-Man's guy.
Electroid?
Electro. That's Spider-Man.
Did you say E-Man?
Yeah, that's just fucking great. Yo, real talk though. I'm gonna have to watch it then. Electra. Is it still, what's her name? From the movie that played
Different
it?
chick. This chick does a better job.
That's good then.
But dude, the Punisher, the
Jennifer Garner.
the dude that plays the Punisher
Mm-hmm.
is the dude that is shamed from The Walking Dead. If you know who that is.
I actually didn't watch any of that show.
Then you might not
Everybody
recognize
tells
this
me.
dude, but I'm gonna tell you, the Punisher, they do him right.
Yeah.
He's
that's good.
super solid. Like, you're just like, oh god, this guy's a beast.
That's cool.
He's a fucking monster, dude. You're just like,
Yeah.
no, he be doing some shit, dude.
Dude, in the next 5 years, those movies are gonna get so epic.
Dude, they're getting there
We're
already.
gonna see in these shows, they're all gonna be combining all these fools together. Because they try and do that shit with like DC, like Masters of the Universe.
Jessica Jones, you seen that one? Another Marvel one, dude. It's good. They're coming out with more characters. The Defenders, they're in New York, and they're Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and this other dude. I think he's like Iron Fist or some shit. I can't remember.
Oh,
his name.
Iron Fist.
Yeah,
badass.
Iron Fist. So they're all in New York, you know.
Yeah.
And so, like, Luke Cage, like, he can't be damaged, and he has some super strength. Jessica Jones has, like, another level of super strength, can jump really high and shit, but she could take damage. Obviously, Daredevil's another one.
Yeah.
But, so, yeah, they started her show. She has a season, and she goes against a pretty interesting villain. And then Luke Cage is in it for, like, half the season. He's going to get his own spin-off show. I heard the Punisher's getting his own spin-off show.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going fucking down.
Dude, man.
It's going down.
I wonder what superhero I could play. Dr. Bald. No, I'm just kidding.
Toad?
Toad.
Just fucking shit.
I could play Boo in fucking Dragon Ball Z.
I know exactly what you're talking about, you boo ass.
I do that for
Baby boo.
No,
That's his most powerful form.
Oh, Kid Boo, you mean?
Yeah, kid boo.
Yeah.
Baby boo is funny as
I
hell.
thought you were talking about the fat Boo, Big Boo.
He's awesome too. He's the nicest one. He just runs around and he has a temper tantrum and destroys the world.
Yep, sounds just like you.
But he's really fat.
Totally
And that's
nice,
why
guys.
He's really nice.
Because you could either get him or you can get the badass Boo where he's all tall and shit like, I'm gonna kick your ass, bro.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the kid boo's even more badass.
Yeah, that fool's just. But then I would rather be Oob. If I was, dude, if I were any Oob, are you kidding me or you're just kidding?
No, I don't know. I stopped watching after sure.
Alright, so Goku and Boo are fighting.
Okay.
And Goku and Vegeta combine together to create Vegeta. Or Vegito or something like that. Gogeta. Whatever it is. And so they fight and they kill Boo.
Yeah.
But what they do is, or what happens is all of Boo's negative energy was transferred into a young boy named Oob. And it was positive. So all the negative energy was now positive. And so he, at the end of the show, the very last episode of Dragon Ball Z, you have Goku in the arena, and there's this kid, and he's like, that's him, and he's like, alright, this is what I've been waiting for, and he can sense his energy, of course, because he's fucking badass, and he's Goku and shit, and he's just like, let's fight, and so he's like, I need this prize money to save my family, you know what I mean, like, they're all dying, and I need to win, and he's like, well, I'm not gonna go easy on you, he's like, good luck, and then, like, they just start fighting and shit, dog, and he's just so badass, he's just like, wow, you know, he's just like, it's just like his, that shit to me is badass. He fucks him. Yeah, he fucks him up, dude. And like, he's like, oh shit, and then he's just like, wow, man, you got a lot of power. Yeah, but of course,
Goku's like the nicest competitor of all time, though.
Yeah, because he always just wants to get better.
Yeah, he is the most ultimate competitor. He doesn't even want to. He doesn't even feel bad about the competition. He just wants to get better.
Yeah, the torch. The only thing I nag about, dog.
Dude, what's wrong with me? I always just hide it, dude.
You'll see me if you look at my hands. I just go like that.
I know. I see that, and I'm like, I look over here. I was. That's better. A little bit. What do you guys have planned tomorrow?
Wednesday.
What's that?
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Hump
Yeah.
day.
People call it fucking hump day.
Middle of the week.
Yeah.
Middle of the week. I get it. Over the hump. But is it really?
Yeah, it is. It's Wednesday. So
For the average
Monday, Tuesday,
sheep, it is.
Wednesday.
Yes.
I was never going to have a normal 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 job, so I mean, people would be, it's Friday. I said,
Cool.
Yeah. It's there every week, guys.
Yeah. Happens.
It's funny.
What did you say?
I said, yeah, it's funny. Yep. I got that that job I was telling you about. Interview today.
Yeah, you got it for sure.
I got the second interview.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure I got it. I was sitting there and like, I sat there and there was this girl in front of me and she was like this African American chick. And where is this lady? Can you tell her she's being very late? And she's just like, and I can imagine like she's just smoking a blunt in the back or something, taking a break or some shit, you know, and I'm just like sitting there. Because I actually tried to get an office in that same location upstairs. And so I was like sitting there and, you know, I knew what kind of call center it was, you know, and so I was like, it's not cool, you know. And then this other guy came in after me, and he had like a nice little button-up shirt and tie, and then he was wearing like the ugliest brown tennis shoes. I was like, I was like, dang. And so he came in like, I have such a hard time finding this place. Your guys' location is tough to find, and like just like immediately nagging and shit. I was like, dude, you're not getting hired. And so like when I was in there, she was like, yeah, you know, blah blah blah. I was like, well, you might as well just tell everybody to go home. I know you guys only got 22 applicants. Because it says that shit on the little job thing. I was like, don't worry, I know you guys got 22 applicants. Just tell them all to go home, it's all good. I was like, I'm here.
Ugh. I noticed you fixed that sign over there. Before it was just saying Chris.
Yeah. It fell down.
I was telling my homie that you wanted to make a rap song.
I want to make a rap album, but yeah. If you only want to do that song, that's fine.
No. I was actually just saying I'm down with that. That's awesome.
Yep. I got the cheap hookup, but he does good work. You've heard my songs, like...
Who is he? Do I know him already?
No.
He says it is.
Yeah, he says he's Snoop Dogg's cousin.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he said he's...
Unless, I mean, like someone that I know is friend, he's Snoop Dogg's cousin, which... I'm not really surprised by too much nowadays.
I know, I wouldn't be surprised if he was or wasn't. But I don't know why he would lie about it, because like one of my good homies came up with...
No, I what I'm saying is I would believe him unless I knew him. I heard him, I was like, yo, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Yo, Steve, what the fuck? You told me Snoop Dogg's cousin?
Well, my aunt is famous. We have famous people in our family.
No, I believe it.
It's just real talk. Like,
I'm just saying, no one that I know is Snoop Dogg's cousin. That's what I'm saying. I don't know this.
You'll know if we do this track. If we try and do an album. But this is the thing: is he charges so cheap that we have to perfect our song, so that way we're in there for minimum time. Because once he busts out a fucking $20 per hour, we're gonna be like, all right, doc, we're getting over there right now, or like $10 per hour today only. And then we're like, okay, we're going to go make our album now. And then we're going to spit that shit in like 2 hours. You know what I mean? We're going to make our track, our whole album.
I don't like to do anything slow.
Good. I'm not saying we have to physically... But I'm just saying that when we go in there, we have to finish it. I guess there might have been a sexual joke I missed, but...
No. You didn't miss any sexual joke because she asked the same thing. And I was like, alright, let me clarify. Do we do it properly, however it's necessarily But yeah, like, even if that wasn't the case or whatever, I'd be like, nah, let's get it right so that we could just go in there and knock this shit out and then get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah, because yeah.
I got more shit to do. I got too much shit to do.
Yeah, because if it takes a song 3 minutes.
Exactly.
And. Because see, that's the thing, we're going to both do it.
Be like, yeah, prorate us your cost for that 3 minutes a second.
Yeah, we're going to both be on our own tracks, and then we'll have ones that we mix up together and shit. Because I want people to have favorites. You know what I mean? I want them to be like, yeah, this shit's badass, but I listen to 3, 4, and 7 because BJ got some sick flows on that. You know what I mean?
Dude, I haven't rapped in so long. This mic's just gonna be so trashy.
That's not. Don't talk like that.
Mostly by having fun too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch my tracks to reggae shit without even telling homie.
That's so funny.
No, it's gonna be the new smack reggae, where it's just fucking reggae style, but beats like, fuck your mother, bruh. Yeah. You know, like all that nice shit, and then like, smoke a spliff to that one.
Right.
Be like, no, I'm not from no island, but fuck your mother, bro. It's like, bring it back, just like a reggae artist would. I'll do that. I'll hit it with that horn.
Right.
That's actually my favorite thing about reggae music. That horn. Because that's when you know it's going down.
Yeah. Yeah, I like some reggae dubstep shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was just some badass dubstep reggae.
Yeah? There's a lot of that. Man, dude, I was just hitting that like not hot enough. What's wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me. Don't talk to me, don't talk to me. But please talk though.
I saw this live thing with SpongeBob where all the people came up there for live. It was pretty cool.
What was it called when we were texting and then everywhere?
For live.
Like an optical illusion? What would be an optical illusion?
No, try a double-sided.
Wait, what's the name?
She's asking what kind of tattoo, or what type of tattoo is this called? When it looks one way and you flip around, it looks something
Different.
or the same, whatever.
What did you say?
Double-sided tattoos, or maybe.
I forget what it's called.
Double-sided.
We'll try it. See.
I was thinking like an optical illusion.
Let me see. I'll give you 10 seconds.
Maybe it's like a meta pattern tattoo.
Because I want to get this covered and I want to do the Grim Reaper if other people look at it,
Yeah.
but an angel if I look at it. So I'd have to
that's
have like
cool.
his cape turn into wings because that would be
I would have to get
the
that.
bottom, and so the wings would be on the top for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was trying to think what it's called. What is it?
Yeah, that's right. Double-sided tattoos. I know there's another word for it, but that's generally.
Well, if you look at the images or the websites it comes on, there should be another name that pops up, I'm sure.
I know this or something.
What's up?
Yeah, I know there's something. I know there's a specific word. I don't know it right off the bat though. Yeah. Well, that's a good day here. I don't know about you guys.
What?
I said I don't know about you guys. I'm getting ready to hit some hay.
Oh, no, dude. That's perfectly fine. I'm catching a mini second wind, but that'll die at any time I tell it to.
I used to do a lot of time lapse videos.
Yeah.
I would leave work and get home really quick in the traffic or whatever it was. Or
Yeah.
I love doing that shit. That was so fun. Or when I left like my work, because when I worked at beep, then I
And then I
walk.
fucked up that beep.
Yeah.
And then shat on there, and then I beep 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 beep
Yeah.
beep beep.
And then I would go to my ATM, and then I put it in my car and be like, beep, 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 beep. And then,
and
pull
then,
out some money.
And then I was like, and then it's like how much money, and then took out about the bleep amount.
Yeah. Bleep. Then I call my girl's number, which is, bleep, 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 bleep. And she answered, and she was like, what the bleep? And I was like, yo.
That's a long ass plate there.
Self edits perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But if he asked me to do this,
no.
I'll be like, is anyone getting arrested or killed for this?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I might have to sleep on the couch for
another day.
I
bow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But then he's like, well, no, assassins are gonna crawl through the chimney. I'm like, alright, I'm deleting this whole part out.
Yeah. You might just want to scratch the whole episode, bro. Yeah.
No. We're just scratching that one part.
That's okay.
Where is it exactly? The whole.
It's exactly
tread on the line.
26 minutes and 48 seconds into it, I think.
For how long?
I'm not exactly sure, but it's like 30 seconds long.
Pretty much the rest of it.
Yeah. Just scratch everything out of that.
No, it's not. Okay, this part.
I'm not worried. My girl will be able to listen to every episode and she'll be like, alright.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, I'm starting to throw it out though. I got some.
I said arrested or killed. Well, I said.
I threw it on Facebook and tagged a bunch of people.
Oh,
I got
tight.
my homie out in Minnesota
Tight.
joining us in on the show one day.
Nice.
Jared Montanaro.
Yeah, it's cool, dude.
Hey, what's up, Jared?
Hey man, fuck you, man. That's early fucking stab.
Right. Put it on. Put a comment, but don't put a comment.
Nah.
Put a comment saying that you're not commenting, so that way I know you.
Oh, we got our first comment on SoundCloud today. I was like, what the fuck?
Did you really?
Yeah.
What was it?
Someone was like, oh, the white van scam. I almost fell for that shit out here. I was like, oh, word?
Yeah.
And he told me in Albuquerque I almost fell for it. I was like, dude, that's fucking tight. I was like,
you responded though, right?
yeah. You ever heard of it?
Maybe.
Do you remember their name or anything?
It's just like a white van shows up around ATMs. They like wait around for like college kids and shit, and they sell like faulty equipment that looks really good, but it's just trash.
Oh, yeah.
Super good deal. Here's the invoice, whatever. We just had a second extra one.
Yeah.
Or they actually ordered it like
Crystal.
fucking crazy, but you get this.
Yeah,
She's so
I've
sad
sadly
right now.
fallen for that one before.
The what was it? A white van?
No.
It was a truck, and it wasn't
White truck?
white, but
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but a lot of times they show up in the white van.
yeah, but it was good.
They got you with that.
Yeah.
Damn, C-Dog. It's all good. It happens to us all.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I almost got once.
Yep.
But I
I'm a
was too
sucker
broke
like
to
my
be
dad for that idea of like making a quick buck.
Yeah. See, for me, I don't know. I don't even want to go any further because I could get us arrested. So I'm just gonna
No. Go ahead. Just straight water.
No, I'm just the guy that's the jerk motherfucker who takes the money from those people. You know, all the little scams and shit.
Yeah, true.
And that's why I feel bad because, like, for 3 years I worked for this company. Beep. And, well, technically, though.
Like, this is the worst story.
If I wanted to be technical, it was first called one company. I don't care. It was called Universal Internet Experts.
Yeah.
And then the next year it was named ATM Tree. And then the year after that it was named Streamline Online. And by the third year I was like, why the fuck do they keep changing their names?
So they're probably doing such bad
22.
business.
Well, yeah, and that's what they think. They would hit all their fools up and be like, yo, radio or, ad, da-da-da-da, spend this much money. We're going to build it. It's going to take this long. We're going to have actresses, scripts. We're going to build this. It's going to take this long in production. Basically, they would say it would take like a year. And they would, take their money and not do anything. And at the end of the year, they would just change their company name, get a different LLC.
Oh my god.
And just
roll
smash
it again.
more people. And I was a part of that shit for 3 years, bro. I would sell the dream. You know what I mean? I would just.
Indeed, how long did you know about this while you're doing it?
The scam portion of it? Well,
I'm pretty sure there's a part of you that knew from the beginning.
there was, because there was a lot of people that came and they were like, oh my god, I hope this isn't a scam. And I'd be like, bitch, toughen the fuck up, alright? Like, you know what I mean?
Toughen the fuck up,
Yeah,
You were that
fucking
dude in the
lucky.
boiler room, you son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you better hold it down and collect that money. Otherwise, you better keep
Yeah.
stepping. I'm gonna get your check.
Yeah, get your shit out, dog.
Alright, Vin Diesel and Ben Affleck.
They called me the spiff snatcher. I'd walk in the room, they'd be like, oh! Romeo's in here, spiff on the board, $20, and I'd be like, shit, you guys just sit down, I'll get it. And then I get on the phones, bro, and I take that money, dog. I would get on there and be like, yeah, I see here that you were interested in making more money from home. Have you heard from Amazon? They'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, I want you to get your computer right now. I have a great opportunity, okay? They'd be like, oh my God, okay, hold on 1 second. And they get to their computer, I'd be like, you got your pen and paper handy? Again, my name is Rich Romero. I'm going to play a really quick mandatory audio, but I have a great promotion for you right now, so I need you to get started today. Is that something that you get started with today if you want to get started, blah, 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 yeah. And then I get them fucking started, dude. Like, I $4.95s every single day. I get $495, bro. I walk out with commas. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And I was a beast. That's why you say nice, but you have to think about those. Every lead that I gave them, they were transferring and crushing at least 6 Gs. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I wipe out your credit cards. I'll wipe out, you know, your 401k. Oh, you got 80 Gs. Let me go ahead and 3 or 4 TVs.
Not nice.
So not nice. You know what I mean? And but I knew that, you know what I mean? And I didn't, you know, care. And then even afterwards, I was a hustler at heart and fucking, I started opening my own businesses and doing travel programs, doing bank programs and doing this and that and helping out people make more money with their businesses and it's a shiesty world, but you know what I mean?
Damn, man.
They gave me their money willingly, and they were all products that could help hopefully make the money, but I was never like an owner, you know what I mean? Right. I just helped like every extreme measure that I could to make money, so it was like setting up the office or fucking sending out paperwork and anything I could to make sure we got the money in the bank and in our pockets the next few days. And then after that, it was like, whatever.
Damn.
We call them and stuff. Hi, just want to make sure you're still, you know who we are. Yeah, because when you see that bill next month, don't forget to pay that shit. You know what I'm going? Am I going to start making money yet? No, not yet.
I've always been poor my whole life, so.
Yeah.
There's people calling them, are you going to give it to me for free? Well, then, what do you... Okay,
but still,
bye.
we would do, well, that was the thing. We would do programs for free. We would show them how to, we would get them a website. It would be a cookie cutter website. It was a merchant bank website. And then they'd be like, oh my God, this website's so badass. And be like, yeah, anybody that buys anything from it right now would make some money. And then like, okay, well, how do I get people to get to it? You know how to advertise the market, right? Well, no. Like, all right, well, get together with a guy. People spend $795 just to talk to him, but I'll give you a free consultation, and hopefully you guys can start making some money, get together some goals, and then they would, you know, I talk to your husband, you know, I'm just a horrible bastard. You heard that, I'm a horrible bastard.
No, you good, dude.
No, I remembered seeing you days being really horrible about what you were doing.
A lot of times, especially when you're younger, we just do these things to make money. And you don't care, and then you just like come back and you're just like, maybe I shouldn't have done all that, or like allow these kids to get so crazy on this shit. But you know, it is what it is. You know, like
Because
at least you know now. I mean, that shows growth. You know.
I worked hard my whole life. Worked so hard. I worked with firemen. I remember doing event with firefighters, and they said, I never worked a day this hard in my whole life.
Don't tell me you broke it. Can you check the screen?
No, that's cool.
Just make sure the screen's not broken.
Did it break? I don't think it did anything.
Alright.
You're sick.
I just want to see, man.
Take a look.
I will.
Oh my God, I love this. I love this.
So I'll go do a job for somebody, a catering.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Where?
Dude, look. Are you serious? You can't see that? Tilt that. Dog.
What?
Look at that. You see this crack? Right there. Dang.
You're kidding.
Dude, I swear there's a crack. You don't see it? Or am I just
Yeah, I see
blind?
it, but that has nothing to do with
God.
that shit.
No, just kidding.
You're sick fuck. I see your sick fucking
I wish
crack.
it was April Fool's. That'd be so great.
Yeah, but it's not, you Jew-ass bastard.
See that shit. Oh, you can't give a shit.
Oh, I'm about to step on that shit on the way.
Well, no,
in.
don't do that, but you know.
This guy with his career fucking problems.
You should. I want to be Uncle Ricky B.
You should have. You should have. You ain't that right there.
Shut your fucking mouth. Do you know what hell looks like, motherfucker?
I'm going from there. Take me back home, so problem.
Alright, Mac.
Wait, what did you just call me?
I said baby got back, dog. No, just kidding. Dude, they have on YouTube Kids.
Yeah.
They have that song, Baby Got Back, on there, but just remixed in the Chipmunks version, which makes it kids friendly. They pretty much got a lot of shit in there, except for like.
Did they say that Anaconda line?
Yeah, my anaconda don't got none unless she got fun tons.
Shaking her butt.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just chipmunks instead of
Yeah. You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Like, it's like, what? Like, there's only a few edits that are out. And it's like, it's so crazy. YouTube Kids, are you not, like, sure?
I think.
Is everybody there so young that they don't know what that song's about?
I think so, but I think what once you turn like a certain age past like 9 or 10, you sort of notice these things quickly. So damn, that's early. I was noticing that shit early. I was like, I think this is weird.
There's always a way for things to get snuck in those filtered apps, you know? Probably started out with Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I was like, okay, that's safe. Sure.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Tagged it, tags, whatever. Yep. What's up?
I don't have that song stuck in my head all night. What's that song? Babe Got Back.
Baby Got Back. Just play it once to completion.
You get it. That's the trick.
Yeah. Then you get it out. It's whenever you stop it like midway. If it's stuck in your head, just start from the beginning. You just end it, and it should be done. No, seriously, that's what I heard.
Maybe that's what it is, because we started it that day and I didn't finish it. I have to go back and finish it. So, yeah, in my head. Although I hadn't thought about it until I started singing it.
So you were singing the song separately?
No, I was watching the video with the children.
Oh.
Great.
So everyone was singing it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was in the back. I was in the background cooking, I think, and I was just like, what the fuck? Where is that? That's on YouTube Kids, and I was just imagining, like, remembering, like, what the hell?
See, my hearing's not very well, so half the thing I couldn't even really hear. I was mostly looking at the picture thinking, alright, make sure nothing inappropriate is coming up, you know, but yeah, of course there was some butt shaking, but there was more than that, so I was like, alright, this is alright. And then you said, look, it's not filtered, and then I really started focusing on the words and thought, oh my goodness, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my, I don't even think I've heard this version.
Yeah.
She said, oh goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just graduated in grade.
I think I even remember you letting it play. You're like, oh my god, let's just listen. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. We should play this version for the weekend when the kids go to sleep.
Oh come on, I've heard you say some way worse words in front of your kids.
Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't care. That's why I
Baby
didn't care.
Got
I was just more amazed that they allowed that on YouTube Kids. I was like, wait a minute, why would they have that on here?
And I'm a little slow. I pretty much here dapping out, watching the kids dinner and cooking and running small errands, just like all that.
Right now we're in the Matrix.
It's almost fucking 2 o'clock.
Nah. Can't be almost 2. It should be a little bit past
You
1.
said it was 12:40, like
Oh, so it's almost 1 o'clock.
Should be just
40
past 1.
something minutes ago.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna dip out and want you to go to bed. I saw you hinted that twice earlier. Just sick.
Well, I'm just, now I don't care.
Nah, I'm tired.
She got me wrong. She was like,
I'm tired. I gotta drive home.
You got text.
Oh, man, you have anything to say to end the shit? You sick?
fucking fucks.
Alright, expect some rap soon, I guess.
Oh yeah, what the fuck, bro? Are we ending out with the quick rap?
What?
I got my phone right here and I got
No.
Okay.
No, we've fallen out from that.
We'll get it out.
Yeah, I was feeling it earlier, but now, the juice is done. I was literally just feeling just ending this.
If I had some word of advice,
Yeah.
don't let the icicle pop when the jaw drops.
Don't
That's
let
what I will
it go
say.
pop when the jaw drops. I'm liking that.
Random bits of information. When I rap on my track, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna come with some bullshit shit like, yo, when you talking about that sonic boom and the icicle cracks and the lights go ooh with all the tracks across the world, you know, tracking across my mind like a supersonic whirlwind of power.
Yo, I like to have plenty of fun on the mic now, especially. Like, I'm gonna just be some funny ass shit.
We'll make a song too that's called Bullshit.
Yeah.
And we'll literally go like, yo, it's just it's okay, everybody's on shit, it's an A and them snakes say, hey ho, y'all know,
Oh,
and, like,
dude.
just make no sense out of it.
And it's
like,
probably gonna be the fucking best selling song that we have.
or have one that's called Yay. And
The most popular song.
Yeah, and one word, the whole song.
Yeah.
Just like some stupid
Another
shit.
tequila.
Yeah. Why don't we, yeah.
Is there something like that?
There's gotta be something.
Yeah. We'll come up with some good shit.
Yeah.
My friend, you told me that. I was like, my friend told me I sounded like LMFAO. So I was like,
I didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, you did. It was my other friend, Jared. He said I sounded
That guy
like
racist.
LMFAO.
You've been getting hit with all sorts of racism lately.
Right, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna be like, yo.
I think you said something else earlier, and I was like, holy shit, that shit was racist. You better watch out for these motherfuckers. They're like, yo, you call me too white, man? You say I can't dance, man?
Dude, can you dance?
I mean, I can, but I never do. I know I won't.
You can't and won't.
I won't.
No, I can, but I won't.
Hey, bro.
Only at a
I can do the
wedding.
worm backwards. I can do some stuff.
That's cool. I mean, I could do some stuff, but fuck that.
Yeah.
Dancing for suckers. Unless it's for occasions.
Yeah.
I used to be a sucker. I used to dance for just like dumb reasons.
Yeah. Next time we'll wrap though, for sure. We'll get this shit down.
Oh yeah, why not? Oh yeah, we could even write a little couple verses if you want to do some shit.
If you want, I'll
Or we could free
look
it.
at some tracks,
Yeah.
download something, or tell you right now. If you want to pause it, I'll tell you. Or when you're done, I'll tell you what the.
Send me a couple. I have to feel it.
Yeah, I'll
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll send you just the actual website, so that way I can't tell you.
Okay, yeah. We won't have to say it on here.
Yeah.
Here, I'll stop it right now.
Yeah.
Real secrets, you sons of bitches.